Top of the morning to ya and happy Wednesday. It's a little after 7 now. I just woke up a few minutes ago, if you cannot tell by the state of my bangs, and I'm kind of just ready to get this day started. So I work at 4:30. I have until 3 when I have to leave to have the day and just kind of get shit done, and that is exactly what is on the menu. So I always start the day with making my bed and kind of tidying up my room, which you can see is a gigantic mess. And the next thing on my agenda, so tidy the room, feed the guinea pigs, take a bath, and then it is nail appointment time. I always start the day with making my little bed, stacking up my dragons, fluffing my pillows, straightening my blankets. It's so funny, if the Wiki girls, the guinea pigs, are hungry and they hear me take steps outside the door or fucking trip over that little baby gate at the end of the hallway, they weep like crazy. So I'm gonna make them their breakfast. They always get some lettuce. This is like red leaf lettuce, which they love. Broccoli crown, just kind of bust these up. Hey Nala, what's up? Carrots, these are really good for their teeth. A couple each, kind of the tinier guys. Little nubs, carrot nubs. I am a little bit lazy when it comes to guinea pig food prep now, so I buy pre-cut bell peppers. Just gonna dump those out. A little bit for each of them. Usually a mix of red, orange, yellow, the green ones. Something that I got them for the first time this week that no one's really been too sure about, that is Napa cabbage. Always the last thing to be eaten, always left extra long, but always ends up being gone. Some celery. June and Charlie seem to be way more into this than Rue was, but I'll bring her up a piece. Anyways, pretty much just an extra source of water and good for them to kind of their little teeth. Then, for their little daily fruit, they're gonna get a little piece of a pear. Bartlett pear. Just a couple little pieces, one for each of them. Breakfast is served. Girls, we ready for breakfast? Everyone starts coming out of the woodwork. Oh, Rue's ready. Rue wants some. Where's Charlie? Charlie, you want some breakfast? Rue, let's start with some lettuce. No, June, you just got some. That's for Charlie. Ready for some? June. Rue wants some more. I like to feed the guinea pigs about half of their breakfast just with my hands, because it gets them used to my hands being in the cage and like all around them, kind of just like desensitizing them, and good practice with being picked up. So I do about half of their food. That way, most of the greens, like the high value good shit, I like to feed them because then I want them to associate me with red leaf lettuce. Oh, Rue's ready for thirds. Rue wants more. Rue wants more. After all of the lettuce and that good shit is gone, I just kind of throw the food in the cages and do a little bit of a scavenger hunt, food scatter situation, kind of like enrichment, gets them to use their foraging skills and gives them something to do for a few hours. We've been having lots of tussles over in this side of the cage for lettuce. What is going on, girls? Oh, sorry, June. Sorry, June. She said, oh, don't mind if I do. Thank you very much. Check in and see how breakfast is going. This is their routine every single day. They get up and they're rowdy in the morning, then they eat their breakfast, have a little hay, some pellets, and then tuck in. I am right on time to my nail appointment. Pretty much just had to hop out of the bath and speed here, which, side note, that was the most disappointing bath I have had lately. So lukewarm, so not satisfying, but my hair is clean, body is fresh, and we made it here right on time. Also, I'm like panic scrolling on Pinterest. I have no idea what I want to do to my nails. Right now we have this busted ass red, which is about to go, and I always do this like sparkly, like kind of diamond shaped star situation, which I love. It grows out so well, looks classy, looks nice, allows me to use my nail and get like the most money out of them, you know, for like the longest period of time, because like I don't like my fingers and stuff to be in pictures, videos, whatever, when they're busted. So I don't know, I kind of wanted to do like something a little bit different. I really like this situation, just a big solid star with a nude background. We'll save that one. What? Hello, girls. I am just walking in the door for my nail appointment. I had to speed out of that parking lot when it was over. I had to pee so bad and was not expecting that to take longer than an hour and a half. Holy shit. I think next time we're not gonna do a design. We are just going basic solid colors. So let me rewind. Actually, let me take a seat and go through the whole nail appointment. So I get there right on time per usual, and everyone's like fighting with each other, just yelling. Just the only word that I personally am able to translate to English is schedule. So what I'm assuming is somebody's schedule or multiple people's schedules got fucked up and they were not happy. So they were letting the boss know about it, which fair, do your thing, but like everybody was just yelling and I was sitting there like, Finally, I go sit down to do my nails, and she asked me what I want to do. Of course, I show her the picture of the star that I pulled up in the car and explain to her that I want the base to be like a nude color and I want the star to be this purple plum, whatever that I picked out. And we're like going over it, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I just want the base. And she like cuts me off when I'm telling about the base, like what I want it to look like, and said that she asked me about the design. I'm like, okay. Cool, all right, we just go over the design again, and then she's just complaining to her coworker next to her, probably talking shit about the schedule, like the entire time. Being super rough, honestly, filing my skin and like buffing like my skin. Like, I'm sorry, I have eczema, my hands are already dry, we don't need to be sandpapering them. So we have that, we're doing the nails, whatever. There's a little kid in there who must have just learned how to say the word ow and is just saying ow over and over and over again, laughing, saying ow, which I don't mean to sound like a child hater, but it's not really what I want to hear while getting my nails done when I forgot my headphones. Like, this whole situation would have been better if I just remembered my earbuds, but I didn't, so I got to listen to everything. So we're going on. She wraps my nails in like a cotton ball with nail polish remover and then foil, puts them on there, and then just like disappears for at least 10 minutes. Like, the lady next to me was able to do 2 appointments in the time that this lady did 1, which I understand why, because we weren't doing anything for a good solid 10 minutes. Anyways, whatever, everybody has their own system. I don't want to complain about that. Then we go to do the nails, paints the base, a nice nude color like I asked, and then we go to do the first star on this pinky. Okay, now we're focusing a little better. This pinky, the star, she was like, is this okay? And I looked at it, and I am not joking. I was looking at a silhouette of Patrick Star naked, without any clothes on. It was like there were no points, there were just big blobs, and then like on the side, it was like kind of just one piece. And I looked at it, and I was like horrified. I was like, oh, fuck no, I am not about to have 10 fingers that look like that. So I said, I probably said more with my face than I did with my words, but I said, oh, actually, no, thank you. Could we try to make it a little bit more pointed like the photo? This one looks a little bit round, and especially on the sides, it's like kind of like all one, like points. I tried to say it as nice as I could. I wasn't being rude at all. And she just looked at it and she goes, well, your nails are too narrow. And I'm like, okay, well, that's totally fine. I get that it's a really difficult design to do. I could never, ever do that. Let me pick something different. So at this point, now there's like multiple other nail techs standing around watching this go on. So I'm like scrolling through my phone with my fucking full storage, panic mode, like trying to find something. I'm like, fuck, whatever. We'll just do like the diamond shaped stars that I always do, that I mentioned in the car, that I did for Halloween and did a little bit before with like a green star situation. So I'm like, okay, if that's too difficult, we could just do this. And I show her and she goes, well, that's not a star. And I'm like, you literally just told me you couldn't do the stars. I'm like, okay, it isn't a star, but I thought it might be easier than the star since this has been done here before. And then at this point, another lady comes in, kind of waves her out of her chair, sits down, fucking whips out the most perfect, crisp, clean, that's such a tongue twister, crisp, clean star that I have ever seen. And I'm like, yeah, that's exactly it. So now at this point, they're obviously beefing, talking to each other, and she is doing my stars. So she took over, swooped in, did the stars, did the top coat, talked shit, and then she was on her way. But it was cool because that is exactly what I wanted. The lady made it seem like this simple star was impossible because my nails are too small. I'm like, okay. But all is well now. I'm home. I have fresh looking nails, and I still have quite a few hours until I have to go to work. It is looking so gray and rainy and cloudy outside, which totally takes away my plans of taking photos in my nice, perfect sunlit room. So instead, I am going to do a little cleaning, clean the guinea pig cage, pack some depop orders, and get ready for work. Ooh, these pigs have got me working all the time, around the clock. Right now, I just put all of their linens outside to air dry. They can't go in the dryer because it fucks with the waterproofing. And when you are putting something in a rodent cage that's going to be peed on, you kind of want it to be waterproof. So I always do this. It takes so much longer to dry now that it's fucking freezing outside than in the summer. But here we are, the lineup. This is all clean and ready to be put in their house, which is in desperate need of a cleaning today or tonight. The wash is going right now with the rest of their linens, and we are all caught up on that. All right, my makeup is on and I am all ready to go. We did a little falsies, some brows. On my skin lately, all I've been wearing is this foundation, the Benefit Boing, the one that looks like a little pencil. Works really well as a concealer and also as like a foundation, tint and moisturizer situation. So that is all I've got on my face. And quick shout out to Mother Nature. While I was sitting back there at my desk for about an hour or so, the sky is blue, the clouds are gone. I have beautiful lighting in my room that I wanted so badly today. And I still have about an hour and a half until I have to go to work. So I'm gonna go fix my bangs. I got my haircut yesterday, actually. No, the day before. I got my haircut the day before on Monday, and I really like it. Just a little trim on the bangs, a little trim up around my face, some little face framing layers. So I need to fix my hair, and then I need to do some laundry. Gonna go switch over my laundry, move the guinea pig stuff to the dryer, and then put my own clothes in the wash. I have pretty much no underwear left or socks. So yeah. Speaking of clothes and laundry, I'm also going to a show on Friday. So I have a big pile of clothes right here that are potential Troy Boy outfits that I want to try on. Of course, the pashmina is going to make the cut. This is thrifted as well. I found it in the Goodwill bins. That, I've got a handful of different lacy black tops, and ooh, these are bottoms, some leather bottoms in case I want to do ass cheeks out. And then I also have, I saw Troy Boy Fun Fact in 2019, and I wore these harem pants. So I think I'm going to wear them again. I didn't buy any new clothes for this, just because I thought I could make something out of this outfit. My friend that I'm going with, Jade, is also wearing a pashmina and all black, so we are gonna be matchy-matchy. Oh, why yes, my Monstera still is taking up my entire bathroom. Funny you should ask. Which reminds me, I need to put her in the shower today before I leave, because she needs to get watered and she has still got pests. I don't remember what they're called. They're the little fuzzy white ones that looks honestly kind of like mold. I spray her with neem oil weekly, and it seems to be helping, but they're just so hard to kill, and this plant is so big. Just running my little straightener over this. Fun fact, I've had this straightener since I was in 8th grade. It's a Kardashian's Beauty straightener. I don't even know if that company or brand still exists, but that's what it is, and it works great. I don't see any point in buying a new one when I just honestly use it for my bangs, when this one works fine. So we're gonna run this one until it busts. Even though I have had these little bangs for probably over a year now, honestly, I still really don't know how to style them. I just kind of do a little something like this. I don't like when the hair looks straight. I like it to be more curved. So I think I need to use that little brush that I have. So I always try to go a little something like this. This side just isn't really working out. My hair is so soft right now. So incredibly clean. There is not a split end on this head. Oh wow, I really cannot believe how beautiful of a day it ended up being. So sunny and bright in my room, and honestly pretty warm too. But right now I have just enough time to do something so exciting that I've been waiting for. I am about to show off my pride and joy, my Lenox Canterbury Crossing Spice Village. One thing about me is I really like to research antiques. I like to know about them. I like to know when they came out, different collections, and I like to find specific collections that I want to find the pieces to, either on eBay, online thrifting, actual thrifting, whatever. So one of those that I researched and hyperfixated on was the Spice Village. There's two different ones, the Lenox Spice Village and the Lenox Canterbury Crossing Spice Village. I personally like the design of the Canterbury Crossing a little bit better, so that's the one that I went with for myself. But the regular Canterbury, or the regular Spice Village design, the other one, has so many other pieces that go along with it. Pasta jars, little condiment containers, butter dishes, spoon rests, pictures, pots, like everything that goes with it. So I'm like, did I make the wrong choice starting to go with the Canterbury Crossing? But that is what we have now, and I am absolutely in love. So a fun fact about these Spice Villages is that almost all of the sets are reselling for $500 to like $600, maybe even higher than that if they are in their original packaging, have the shelf, yada, yada, yada. But this specific grouping, a lot of them that I found on eBay, had 18 of the 24 villages, and they're all in their original boxes and packaging. Most of them inside still have, well, all of them inside still have the styrofoam. Some of them have the plastic. Only a few have been opened, the gal said, just so she could take pictures of them. Yeah, I feel like I got a really good deal, maybe? I'm not sure, but I felt like it was a great deal at the time. And looking at the amount that I got versus the prices that the other ones are selling for, I got all of 18 of those houses together as a set for $249 free shipping. The free shipping, honestly, is a cherry on top. What sealed the deal? Because shipping for these things is like $80 to $100. Like, holy shit. But yeah, I got 18 originally packaged Spice Villages. Let me show you. 18 of them all packaged up with little peanuts, so I feel like they are nice and safe in here and none of them are going to be broken. Yeah, I'm so excited to see these, and I don't really know exactly where we are going to put them yet. In addition to those 18 Spice Villages that I got all together, I went on Mercari and found 2 more that I didn't have that just happened to be bundled in a set for $15. So they each were $7.50. Honestly, cannot beat that. So total, I have spent less than $300 for 20 of the 24 Spice Villages. I think that's like a really, really good price. And I'm pretty proud of myself for finding that. I've been keeping my eyes peeled at Goodwill, Value Village, but I've yet to see any of these out in the wild. Ah, here they are in all their glory. They're so fucking cute. I would live in every single one of them. Especially chives, nutmeg, and ginger. I love all the ones with the little towers. Ah, they're so cute. And you know it must be time for me to go to work because I'm in the car and I'm wearing the same sweater that I always do. My little split pea soup wild fable sweater from the bins. I totally ran the clock out today, once again being the queen of terrible time management. I did not have time to finish filming my little Spice Village video, which I think I can finish up tomorrow as long as I get some good sunlight, fingers crossed. It usually always starts off kind of cloudy and then burns off in the afternoon, so I'm hoping by 11 tomorrow we have some good light. Honestly, I feel like I've been living in a time warp vortex sort of thing since the whole daylight savings time started and we lost an hour of light. Like, I have had such a hard time adjusting to that and really think that going forward, Washington State should either say, you know what, fuck daylight savings, or 2, we are going to do our own thing and add a couple extra hours to the day. Like, if you really want to do something helpful, don't just give us an extra hour of sunlight by moving the clocks around. Like, add some more time to the clock. Why not have a 28-hour day for a couple of months? I feel like that would be awesome. 2 more hours in the day, 2 more hours in the night. Perfect. Go up to 14 o'clock. On most of my drives to work recently, I've been listening to Britney Spears' new audiobook, The Woman in Me, read by Michelle Williams. It is so good and is really making me feel for Britney. I just want to give her a big hug and a little kiss on the forehead and let her pet my guinea pigs. When I saw it on Spotify, I was like, yup, that is the perfect book to listen to in the car. Because I usually listen to podcasts, so I feel like that's kind of the same thing anyways. And since I'm already reading 2 other books, and usually I'm reading 2 books at a time, a nonfiction and a fiction, this is a good one to listen to. That way I don't have to worry about reading it myself. And I kind of feel like it's a little bit more impactful to hear it coming from somebody else's voice than just my own reading voice in my head. It has been so slow at work recently, so I'm really happy to see that there is some sunlight and blue skies and maybe possibly going to be a pretty sunset. Hopefully brings in some business and makes me some money. A lot of the time on this road I will see bald eagles, so fingers crossed. I always count those as a lucky symbol, a little good luck sign. Also, while in the car on the way to work, I always call my grandpa. So that is what we are going to do right now, just to check in, see how he's doing, give a little update on anything going on with me.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
What you up to?
I am on my way to work. Just zipping down Maple Valley Highway right now.
Well, it's going to get cold tonight.
I know. I already see it looking frosty and foggy out.
31, they say, so.
Ooh, that is freezing.
Yeah, but we shouldn't have any moisture before then, so.
Yeah, it's looking pretty cloud-free right now. It ended up being a beautiful day today.
Yeah, so there shouldn't be any ice.
Oh,
you know.
good, good. I am not ready for icy roads yet. Oh, he is the cutest. So funny to talk to. Always has a fact, a joke, or just something at the ready.
I think it's like 50, 60 years old.
Oh,
something
wow.
like that.
I mean, now I can't even imagine for like a YouTube video.
Oh.
Mission successful. The shift is now over. It's a little bit after 10. Honestly, such a quick and easy close tonight. It died down around 9. So I was able to just focus and bust out my cleaning, get that shit done. And here we are. I'm waiting for my car to defrost. I did not miss coming out to a freezing car at all. And then I'm gonna gear up the Britney Spears audiobook and be on my way. I've got 3 bars of gas right now, and I hope that is enough to make it home because I really do not want to stop at the gas station. I am just really looking forward to getting home and getting in my bed. I want to put on Bob Hart's Avashola and just lay vertical with my Jellycat Dragon as a pillow. Hi, girls. Hi, girls. Hi, Rue. Hi, Rue. Good night, girls. See you in the morning. Night, June. Night, Charlie. Night, Rue. The only thing standing in my way now is this makeup and washing my face. So I'm gonna hit the bathroom and wash my face, and then it is bedtime. It is the moment I've been waiting for. Good night. I really don't think there's a better way to start the day than to just hop out of bed and get to deep cleaning the guinea pig cage. And this time it was fucking foul. I don't think it's ever been this gross before. Someone, I'm not pointing any fingers, June, just kidding, I just like to blame her since she beat up Rue last week. Somebody lifted up the corner of the liner and peed and pooped all under there, so it was all squished together and wet. Sorry, this is a little TMI and disgusting, but if I had to deal with it, so do you. That took me a good hour and some change, but it is all clean now and they seem happy. I put all of them in their house and they purred immediately, so that is a good sign. It makes me feel like my services are appreciated. Maybe someday I'll be able to do a little aesthetic guinea pig cage cleaning video, but until then, I'm just gonna have to tell you about it. It's always so messy, chaotic, dirty. I don't know how you're able to make that look visually appealing and aesthetic. I put my makeup on, obviously. It's looking fucking fantastic today. And then I had to try on my outfit for Troy Boy, and I'm very, very pleased. Everything that is a part of this outfit I've worn at a show before or have just had in my closet waiting for the occasion. This pashmina is from the Goodwill bins, actually. These I have had for years, probably not going to wear on my forehead like this, but it's kind of for the picture to send my friend. These pants I actually wore at Troy Boy before. They're like sheer harem pants, leather, like high-waisted bathing suit bottoms, and then this little bralette situation. This is what we are looking like. I need to take these off my head before I get giant creases on my forehead and fuck my bangs up that I just styled. What? Yay, I finally finished my unboxing video. That took so long. 20 spice houses. From the second I got in the car today to go to work, I've been captivated by that Britney Spears audiobook. It is so good. And the narrator, Michelle Williams, I thought it was Michelle Wolf, the comedian, this entire time until I looked her up, is doing such a good job narrating it. 10 out of 10. It's like a movie, just being told to you. So like a book being read, aka audiobook, exactly what it is, never mind. Anyways, I'm looking out for future Mikenna tomorrow and stopping by Safeway because I need some breakfast, I need some guinea pig food, and I do not want to come out tomorrow while I'm trying to relax and chill and get ready for Troy Boy to do that stuff. So I'm going to do that now. And I got off work super early tonight. It is 9:22. That means I left Seattle by at least 8:20, and I'm going to be home in my bed by 10 p.m. and I cannot wait.
For 2 months in Beverly Hills.
Future Mikenna that I was also looking out for is this one, the one that just got home from work and ripped her Benjamin. I've got the goods right here, some for the guinea pigs and some for me. June. Yay, cilantro. Hi, Rue. Hi, Rue. Your little pumpkin house. Your little pumpkin house. Someone's up. Someone's up now. Someone wants some cilantro. Here you go. Oh, and look at you two just waiting your turn so patiently. Just waiting for your turn. So patiently. Thank you. Especially you, June. No bark chewing or nothing. It's a now. Yay, Ruth. I've said before I like to hand feed them some of their meals, treats, veggies, whatever, and then I like to scatter some of them, and that is exactly what we did. A little late night bedtime cilantro hunt.
Doom, 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 doom.